On February 19th of 2019, Karl Lagerfeld died in Paris at the age of 85. The famous fashion designer and director of the House of Chanel was known not only for his incredible talent, but also for his playful comments, dark glasses, jabot and gray ponytail, and his beloved Choupette, who led no less of a luxurious lifestyle than the designer himself. You need to watch this video. Karl Lagerfeld is a fashion icon. He was born in Hamburg in 1933 as Karl Otto Lagerfeld, but he changed his name for a better future. Being a teenager, he went to Paris where, thanks to winning a competition, he became the assistant of the designer of Pierre Balmain. Later, he went to Italy to study art, and upon his return, he collaborated with Fendi and Chloe. And in 1974, he created his own Karl Lagerfeld impression brand. A real revolution in his career happened with his collaboration with the Chanel fashion house, which he started in 1983, more than a dozen years after Coco's death. It is thanks to him that the difficult fashion house has regained its reputation and has once again become one of the leading brands in history. After having Karl as the art director, Chanel has gained international fame and has become an icon in the industry. Lagerfeld, with his usual confidence, said, "What I do, Coco would have hated. The label has an image and it's up to me to update it. I do what she never did. I had to find my mark. I had to go from what Chanel was to what it should be, could be, what it had been, to something else." Karl has restored the splendor of the brand Chanel and cooperated with the best. The ambassadors of the French fashion house and musicians were namely Kristen Stewart and Keira Knightley, and recently also Lily Rose Depp. He eagerly appeared at the side of the stars and spoke about them. He often had to apologize for his comments, just like when he admitted he preferred Adele or Florence Welch to Lana Del Rey. He decided that it was Adele's moment, who, though a little too fat, had a beautiful face and a divine voice. The actress Meryl Streep also allegedly had some controversies with the designer, as she chose to wear the creation of Eli Saab. Later, Lagerfeld said that Meryl chose the brand that would pay for her dress. As the creator emphasized, Chanel never pays the stars for wearing their outfits. He also called the legendary actress cheap. The conflict between the artists echoed in the media. Streep said it was not true and demanded an apology, which Karl apparently did, and called the controversial statement only a misunderstanding. Although Chanel presented great world names, the legendary artist failed to win the hearts of the British royal family. Lady Diana, who at first loved Lagerfeld's design, later refused to wear them because they allegedly reminded her of the time she was with Charles. Many years later, in an interview with New York Magazine, Charles told the princess that she was beautiful but stupid. Kate Middleton was wearing Chanel once during her visit to Paris in 2017, and Meghan Markle, as the Sussex princess, has so far yet to not even wear it once. Lagerfeld considered himself a star. Until 2013, he hid his real age. He said earlier that he was born in 1938. He also created his unique image. He usually wore black suits with starch-ruffled shirts, dark glasses, fingerless gloves, and a ponytail. He said, "I am like a caricature of myself, and I like that. It's like a mask, and for me, the Carnival of Venice lasts all year long." Talking about himself, he said that there are no human feelings and that the greatest luxury is loneliness. And yet he especially loved the cat that he received as a gift in 2011. The white Choupette of Burmese breed accompanied the artist during the most important events, and since the designer has created a Twitter and Instagram account for her, she became a star herself. She has her own page on the English Wikipedia and several books. In addition, Lagerfeld spoiled her very much. She had her service, iPad, and even a jet. In one of the interviews, the designer admitted that if it was allowed, he would even marry her. Karl Lagerfeld was not only a fashion designer, but also an interior decorator, photographer, director of advertising campaigns, and the author of fragrances. He appeared in films and wrote a book about dieting. He was the creator of the Coca-Cola beverage label design. And together with Magnum in 2011, he designed a room made of 10 tons of chocolate. He has many books and films about himself. Recently, even Netflix premiered a documentary series showing the behind the scenes of his work. Once he said, "I'm very much down to earth, just not this earth." But in the end, pancreatic cancer overcame him on earth, and now he can create his new life in another reality. What do you guys think about Karl Lagerfeld? Was he a great artist or an arrogant freak? We'd love to read your comments, and don't forget to become part of our family by subscribing to our channel. See you next time.